Welcome to my channel. I'm B4Z0X. No, I'm not non-binary. I'm just a big child. So that's my name. Or you can call me just Baz for short. But today, as you've read by the title, I'm going to be going over my favourite strategy. So today, just to get a basic idea of what the strategy is, I'm just going to be going over the NASDAQ, but it works on the Dow Wall Street 30 as well. So I'll give you some examples and I'll explain what it actually is. So I hope you like my drawings. I just did this very quickly. So what this strategy is actually, all you have to do first, wait. So basically you wait for the first 5-minute candle to form during NY Open. So at 2:35 it would have formed, and what this strategy suggests is below the low of a negative first 5-minute candle, you actually want to buy, and let me do this. Below a positive candle, you actually want to short. So if you know the 5-minute orb, during a positive candle, you'd want to just follow the normal strategy, while a negative candle would suggest doing the anti of the orb. So say you got a breakout upwards from this bullish candle, you'd also take a long, while a breakout above the high of a negative candle would suggest you would take a short. So this strategy's been tested for a long time, for like across 5 years, by a trader called Tom Hougaard. You can search him up. He's got a YouTube channel. You can watch some of his live streams. He actually uses this every single day, not just during MY on NASDAQ, but actually on London session with the DAX, rarely, and almost every session on FTSE, because it works very well. What I've actually found is I like the first bar negative a lot more, especially buys below, which you can really target areas of resistance up here. You can go for like 3-to-1s, you know, really high risk to rewards. And during a bullish candle, I don't really like buying above, unless there's been couple instances around all-time highs where the sentiment and fundamental news suggest we should have big bullish pressure, where I do actually buy. But I much prefer to wait for a short on the Dow, especially. On the Dow, you do get a lot of buying pressure at the start, and when it does want to come down, it will trigger you at the low of this candle, and you can catch a nice move. I said I'll just focus on the NASDAQ, but so today, very choppy. I didn't actually make money today. I got stopped out, and I seen this piano pattern, up, down, chop, so I didn't trade afterwards. About this day, it actually worked. I suggest on NASDAQ about 100-point stop loss. You would have had 50 points in drawdown here before actually making the move up. This was the first bar negative, and it worked very well. As you can see, I would have only targeted probably like a 1-to-1. My stop loss would have come to this low after we went up at least 50 points around here. You know, on this closure, I would have moved my stop loss even further, you know, reducing that risk. And it works most of the time, over 50% for me. You know, even like 60%, 70% on some like good months, but there's